Hey guys, it's Jaded Beautiful. I'm going to be doing a review today. I gave you like a little teaser video yesterday that I had went to Ulta and picked up a few things. So one thing that I'm going to be reviewing today is the AOA Studio Wonder blender. You'll have to see how that works out. Another thing I'm going to be reviewing today was from Target. It's the Pacifica Cactus and Kale oil-free Renewal Lotion. You'll have to see how that works out. And then the final thing from Ulta, you will have to stay tuned until the end to see what that product was and how it worked out. I am wearing it in my look today. There is multiple things in my look that are from what I picked up at Ulta. So stay tuned and watch till the end of the video to see what that mystery product from Ulta is, okay? If you're not part of the Jaded Beautiful family, subscribe down below and hit that little notification bell if you haven't already, and get jaded and become part of the family, all right? Stay tuned, all right? You got a great video coming up. Keep on watching. Okay, since I'm fresh out of the shower, this is the first thing that we're going to test out from what I got yesterday. It is the Pacifica Cactus and Kale Oil-Free Renewal Lotion. It's weightless hydration. Has cactus and kale and rose extract, plus it's vitamin enriched, and it's for all skin types. It's to help, it says, add needed moisture to help soothe stressed, dehydrated, and tired skin. Factors such as sun, pollution, and stress can aggravate and make skin overactive and often more sensitive. It's supposed to promote a firmer appearance and give you young looking skin. It says it can be used day and night on clean skin and reapply when hydration is needed. So what we're going to do is, it also says it's without petroleum, parabens, SLS, or, I cannot pronounce this word, but it's PTH ALATES. Phthalates? Yeah, I guess so. Phthalates. That's what I'm going to call it anyways. So the first thing we're going to test out is this. I'm going to use this as my moisturizer today, and we're going to see how it works. I've heard really good things about Pacifica, so let's see how this works. So now that I've got that applied all over my face, I've noticed that it has a very moisturizing effect. It's not real heavy. It has a very nice scent to it. Kind of, I don't know, I would say like an islandy scent. Kind of smells like really high end. So that's the first thing that we're going to test out today, and we'll see how it wears underneath my makeup. I'd say it moisturized my skin very well. It got my dry spots really well. So we'll see how it works. On to the next. The next thing that I'm going to test out in this video today, I got this AOA Studios Beauty Blender. Well, it's called the Wonder Blender, actually. I'm just going to see how it compares to higher end Beauty Blender, the Beauty Blender brand I use myself. I use the Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and I really like it a lot, so we'll see how it compares. On first impressions, I notice it's very dense, but it's got this really flat end, and it's very big, a huge surface, so I think it's really going to help apply the foundation very quick. So that's the next thing we're going to test out. I'm going to go wet it, and then we'll get to I'll get my primer on, and then we'll see how it applies to foundation. Okay, the first thing that I noticed between these two products, this is my Real Techniques one, and this is the AOA Studios. I noticed that the size is quite a bit different. The point on the end of my Real Techniques, I mean, honestly, they're kind of the same, but I think I could probably get a little bit more definition out of the Real Techniques ones with my concealer under my eyes, but I don't see this one being a problem. I think it's going to do really good. Yes, girls, I know this is dirty. It is brush cleaning and beauty blending cleaning day. So your girl is on it. Don't worry. I keep my stuff clean. It's time to do it today. And y'all reminded me. So thanks for the reminder, ladies. Okay, so, and another thing that I noticed is the surface for blending out the foundation, look, and this is another thing. I just got this Real Techniques blender not even a week ago, and it's already starting to get all funky and weird. So that's one bad thing about this, and it's got a couple little holes in it already. The surface area on the bottom of this is pretty huge, and it became pretty bouncy. So we're going to give these a test, and I will let you know how it goes. The foundation that I'm going to be using today, again, is the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse. I've been really liking this lately, so I'm going to be using this, and we'll see how it goes. I always use 2 layers with this foundation because I like a little bit more full coverage, so I'm going to go in for my second layer. Okay, so I am going to say that I'm not really feeling this Beauty Blender. It picks up a lot of product. It is not getting into the corners. It seems like when I go in to get the corners of like my nose and up underneath of my eyes and in my eye sockets, it's picking up the product instead of dispersing it. So your girl's going to finish out her foundation with her Real Techniques Beauty Blender, and then I will be right back with you to reveal to you the other product that I got from Ulta. I did not get these from Ulta. I got these from online. Bought these online on an online store. I don't remember which one it is, but I will link it down below. But I will be right back, and I will reveal what the next product is. I'm going to go ahead and put my blush, my bronzer and contour and all of that other stuff on first, and then I'll come back and reveal to you the exciting, hugely exciting product that I got from Ulta to review for you guys. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got everything on my face that I'm not going to need from the new and exciting teaser that I got yesterday at Ulta, and here it is. I got the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Collab Palette. It has 10 eyeshadows and 4 highlighters. It's beautiful. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It kind of reminds me of like our intro screens. And on the back, it kind of gives you a little teaser of what is in the palette. I'm not going to be able to use this, obviously, as a highlighter shade because I am so pale. But I'm going to try to use it as like a shimmer bronzer. So we'll see how that works out sometime, maybe in a future video. So I'm going to try this out today. This is what it looks like. Comes in this little sleeve. And this is what the palette looks like. It comes with, of course, the plastic covering that protects it. It comes with a huge mirror. And it comes with these beautiful colors. It reminds me of her favorite colors and what she likes to use in her looks. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to try to use this in a look, and we'll see how it turns out. And I will let you girls know how the quality is of the shadows, the quality is of the highlights, and we will see what I come up with. So I'll see you all here in a few. Alright, so this is the final look that I came up with. I kind of did like a halo eye. I'll explain to you the colors that I used real quick. And the highlight that I'm wearing is also hers. And I used this highlight right here, the second one. This one has a very pink undertone. I got them still swatched on my arm. Ah, you can't see. Ugh, shit. Okay, so you can't really see them too well, but yeah, this is the one I used. Those two are obviously too dark for me. I didn't swatch them for the camera, so that's why they're not like right here where you guys should see them. I'll go ahead and I guess I'll swatch them for you. This is the first one. It's very pink. Let's see if we can get you guys to be able to see it a little bit better. There we go. It's very pink. Here's the one I used. It's very champagne-y, golden. Here is the third one. very, very dark. I'm going to have to use that as like an eyeshadow or, like I said before, a bronzer. And here is the last one. Obviously going to have to be used as a bronzer. Now my hand's all crazy. I'm going to wipe it off for you real quick. Okay, so the colors that I used on my eyes in the order used. I used this one. Scoot back so you guys can see. This one all over the lid. I put this one as my transition shade. I went in and deepened it up with this one a little bit lower than the first one. Outer corner and inner corner, since this is a halo eye, I used this dark burgundy color. And then for the highlight shade, I used this one right here. And I will have to say this about the shimmer shades. You will not get any pigmentation out of them unless you wet your brush. I didn't get anything off of them when I tried to do some eyeliner under my eye. Tried to do some shading underneath of my eye with it. You're not going to get anything unless you wet your brush. That's how I had to do the halo in the center. I had to lay down some concealer first and then wet my brush and then pat it on with a really good packing brush. I used the one that came with my ABH palette. Very dense brush, very short. I like to use these for packing on color. This worked very well. So if you have a brush like that, it will work, but just make sure you wet your brush. Final thoughts on this palette are, I like it. It's very, very good pigmentation. I didn't have to keep dipping into the product. The highlight, what I noticed is it works better when you use a very light hand. Go in very lightly with it. Then it shows up a lot better. I also use the highlight as the highlight under my brow and in my inner corner, the same one that is on my cheeks and everywhere else that I highlight. So just go in very, like, get the product on your brush really well, but then go in very lightly on your cheeks and it'll show up a lot better. When you try to go in hard with it, it does not like to show up. So just go on very lightly. So this palette right here, I'd say is Jaded Beautiful approved. It's awesome because it's for all skin types. I mean, she has highlighter shades in there for all skin tones. And I think that's awesome. And not only can it be used for highlighter, but it can be used for a shimmer bronzer or a shimmer shadow, or, you know, if it's too dark for your skin, you're going to be able to find a use for them. And I didn't have to use those wet at all. Those were perfect. So if you do not have this already, it's very, very affordable. I got mine at Ulta. It was only like $14, I'd say. Yeah, it was about $14. So go pick it up if you haven't already. It's a good palette to play with. Gives you very plummy looking eye colors. You could do all kinds of different looks with it. I would have to say it's probably not very versatile in the looks that you're going to get out of it. They're all going to pretty much have like this plum look to them, but it is a gorgeous look. The pigmentation is there. The pigmentation is beautiful, and the fallout is not very harsh. There's just a tad bit of fallout. Fallout is actually a little more intense on the highlights. There's a little more fallout than there is on the shadows. So go ahead and go pick this up if you haven't already. It's affordable. Get it in your collection. That way you can have this kind of look whenever you would like. So far today was a success. The only thing that did not work very well was the AOA Studios Beauty Blender. It is not Jaded Beautiful approved. Carli Bybel palette, BH Cosmetics, Jaded Beautiful approved. The Pacifica Natural Beauty Cactus and Kale oil-free Renewal Lotion, Jaded Beautiful approved. Target for this one, Ulta for this one, online for the Beauty Blender, although I do not recommend it. I have a couple other products that I'm going to test out in the future from them that I'm thinking are going to be a little bit more successful. So we'll see. I'd like for you to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Hit that little notification bell so that you know when I am making a video. And if you hit that notification bell, let me know down in the comments and I'll give you a shout out in my videos, okay? Also, comment down below what you think. Comment down below if you have this palette and if you have any tips and tricks. And also, keep watching, stay tuned, and just thank you for sticking around and watching this video. I love all of you very much. All of you are very, very appreciative. And we'll see you on the next one, all right, ladies and gents? Love you guys. Bye.